What's up, guys? It is tea spill time, and I can't believe I'm even making this video, but this is a video that I probably feel like I should have been able to make years ago, and I have finally made the transition, and so I'm gonna give you guys the inside scoop on everything going on in my life. So, if you guys have checked out my Instagram profile as of recently, or even if you've just scoured through this channel, you guys know this is all business-based content. I got my start on Instagram and social media about 6.5 years ago, or it was even more than that. I think it's like almost 8 years ago is when I actually got started, and I didn't start my business till a few years after that. I basically started everything out as being a fitness influencer. My vision, my goal, everything I did was to be a fitness influencer. I'm gonna give you guys just the inside on why I've stepped away from doing fitness influencing or being kind of like a fitspo, and I have absolutely nothing against it. I just want to share with you guys why I made the transition recently, because if you've seen my content, it's nothing really to do with fitness at all. In fact, it's a lot of just me talking about business. It's a lot of me doing personal development work, relationships, things like that. I made this transition honestly only about 2 months ago, and there was pretty much like a nail in the coffin moment for me that this all happened with. I was at a live event a few weeks ago, and if you guys don't know, I have both my fitness business and business coaching, and I want to be a speaker. My long-term goal, my vision now is to become a speaker. I want to be on stages across the world talking. There's also a big misrepresentation of women inside of the thought leadership space, and I want to step into that, and that is my goal. That's my vision, and that's what I'm gonna do. I was at a live event a few weeks ago with one of my mentors. I've really directed a lot of my energy towards business coaching because part of my vision with being a thought leader is creating generational wealth. So what happened was we were in a massive room full of people, and they were all entrepreneurs. They all were business coaches or thought leaders in the space. Some were wealth coaches, people from different industries outside of fitness. Basically, my mentor turned to me and she said, "Right, Kendall, like you're someone who's in the fitness space." And it was really the nail in the coffin for me because a lot of my energy has been directed towards business coaching. Being in that room, I knew that for me personally, my message and my vision goes beyond doing fitness coaching. I think fitness coaching was a huge catalyst and a huge vehicle for me to get to where I'm at. So many of my gifts now revolve around me building out operations, me scaling companies to $1 million, me working with high-level influencers and people outside of the fitness industry to be able to scale their companies and to scale my own companies. And I felt like it was almost putting me in a box as I was only posting fitness content. And every time I was going to post, I felt so incongruent. I'll even show you guys my feed from a few months back. So this is like early 2022. If you guys click on any of these videos, they have upwards of 30 to 40,000 likes. And you might be wondering like, Ken, why would you give up posting content like that to now average anywhere from like 500 to 1,000 likes on my profile? I've also lost a bunch of followers in the past 2-3 months. I think it's a total of like 12,000 people. You might be wondering like, why would I change my content to have less traction? Here's the thing for me is that being in alignment and working towards my future vision is so much more important to me from the validation of getting likes and posting workout videos, which I felt like at the end of the day just weren't providing much value anymore. I was constantly posting workout video after workout video. While that's incredible for some people, it just wasn't something that I wanted to do anymore, and it wasn't something that was congruent with my messaging or my vision. I found myself as I was posting my fitness brands, as I was posting, about macros and training, I'm not doing that stuff anymore. I'm not tracking my macros anymore. I'm not super anal about bodybuilding. I'm actually more in tune with the holistic style of nutrition and training. I got to a point where I was like, okay, my vision is built on something different. Fitness was a huge catalyst, and I still have the fitness business, and I still love talking about fitness with the coaches on my team and posting on our community page. But for me personally, I knew if I wanted to go towards the vision that I had, if I wanted to help more people, I had to make the pivot. What's really cool is there's this huge domino effect where we have over 100 coaches inside of the Wealth Academy that I get to serve every day. And some of those girls have 200, 300, 100 client teams. And so if I help 100 people who are helping 50 to 100 people, I'm making a way bigger impact. And so I saw that the level of impact that I could have through making the transition was so much bigger that I just had to do it. If you guys see my content on my main page, you guys will see that there's a big pivot. I think there's nothing wrong with being a fitness influencer. I think we need fitness influencers. They're the catalyst for so many people being able to change their health. And I think it's kind of one of those things where I've kind of looked at this chapter of my life and started to finally put it behind me, because I spent 3 years going back and forth asking myself, can I post fitness content? Can I post business content? Not really knowing what to do, to the point where I was like, you know what, it's time to close this chapter and kind of put it behind me a little bit. What's really exciting is we're actually going to go through a massive rebrand of the fitness business to where we are, this is top secret, I haven't told anyone about this yet, but where we're actually going to be serving entrepreneurs with their health journey and coaches with their health journey. That way it feels more congruent, more aligned for not just myself, but our entire coaching staff and team. If you guys are wondering why my page looks so different, if you guys are wondering why this YouTube channel even is only business-based, that's why. And so I hope you guys can keep following along on the journey with me. I know so many people have asked me questions about if I'm done posting fitness content, and the answer is, for right now, yes, I am. While it's a big part of wealth, right, is building up your health, there are ways I'm going to be talking about it just that feel more aligned for me personally. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in on this one. I figured I'd give you guys a little catch up. I will catch you guys in the next video.